Welcome to what we're going to call the Christmas broadcast and Friday Night Hoops. Your Mifflin County Husky boys basketball team, 3-1 on the year, is going to be taking on the Patriots. We're not talking about New England. Redland at 2-2 comes to town here, trying to take down Mifflin County. Hello, everybody. I'm Colston Diven alongside
Aiden Stevens. This will be a great matchup here between two teams that split last year. Mifflin County won the later half of the game. Both teams won their home game. As we take a look a little bit at the notes, Mifflin County is 3-1 on the season and 0-1 in league play. Went 10-13 last season and ended up with a rough 3-11 record in conference. Split the Patriots last year with both home teams winning their respective matches. And the key to this game for Mifflin County, number 3, Luke Bender.
I think for Mifflin County, I do have my own set of notes. Mifflin County last year netted an average of negative 0.4 points per game last year, which means they lost usually 0.4 as 3 balls get stuck in the same hoop. But they had a negative 1 point loss on average last year. That's how close they played despite the 10-13 record. As for the Patriots, who were 8-14 last year, negative 3.2 and negative 3. However, the Patriots are looking up. Just beat Mechanicsburg, a great program.
They went 13-1 in the league last year. Their only loss at Hershey, which finished second in the league. They split with that. Other than that, it was all smooth sailing for the Wildcats. And, you know, I'd like to thank everybody, part of our MCTV crew. Right beside me, my cameraman, Bubby. We got Mason up here, and we got Maddie running VMix. I'd like to thank everybody, part of the MCTV crew here, helping us with the stream. Without them, none of this is possible. But, you know, I would like to give us a little bit of an update. We only have one camera here tonight. This one camera will not be producing sound because due to echoes that the audio would be messed up. So, you know, we'll try and implicate as much crowd noise as we can through our microphones. We apologize for that. But our next stream, not until after break. That's why it's the Christmas edition. Merry Christmas to everybody, part of the MCTV crew here. You know, our next stream isn't until after break the 5th, and that'll be boys basketball against Lower Dolphin. But that next broadcast, we are hoping to bring more cameras, more action. We're hoping to bring a lot more here to the table because we're still working out some, you know, technical issues here, but we're getting to the point here. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups and national anthems in 30 seconds time. We're going to take break with them. You're staying. We're watching MCTV.
it's time to meet the starting lineups for tonight's mid-pen matchup. First, for the visiting Patriots from Redland, head coach is Mike Mahaffey, assisted by Scott Slayton. Here are the starting five for the Patriots. A senior wearing number 1, Solomon Brown. Wearing number 3, senior Colton Rose. Another senior wearing number 4, Quinlan Shear. Number 13, senior Austin Michelson. And rounding out the starting five for the Patriots, a junior wearing number 32, Evan Needham. And now, it's time to meet the starting five for your Mifflin County Huskies. At guard, wearing number 2, a 6-foot junior from Lewistown, Carson Franklin. He wears number 3, a 6'1" junior from Lewistown, Luke Bender. At forward from Lewistown, number 4, a 6-foot junior, Zach Keller. Number 30, a junior guard at 6 foot from Lewistown, Jack Curry. And in the middle, a 6'2" senior from Lewistown, number 50, Josh Hertzler. Our Huskies are led by head coach Wade Curry, assisted by Glenn Franklin, Dave Sheets, Adam Sheets, Don Lefley, Jack Packer, and Aaron Bingham.
Now, it was pretty electric against Juniata. That's the most electric I've heard, and we haven't even started yet. We're getting ready for tip-off. If you just joined, you joined at the perfect time. I'm Colston Diven.
I'm Aiden Stevens. Mifflin County in the white. Redland in the cream blue. Hartzler will get the tip-off for the Huskies. It'll be Shearer for the Patriots.
2-2, 3-1. Everybody on the dog pound is on their feet. We're ready for tip-off. Coming off the upset, can Redland get another? We're underway here in the dog pound. Redland gets tip-off. Looking to take the lead here, going to the corner immediately.
I'd like to point out the corner that they went to start. There's not a sitting student in the student section.
Looking for something here from the outside. Going back out. Staying on the outside. We saw them take a lot of threes in practice. They're looking for that 3 kind of shot. Tight defense so far for Mifflin County.
Bender in coverage here.
Looking for something here. No shot clock here. So they can take their time, but if you keep passing eventually, usually a foul does happen. Curry on the tight coverage, trying to pass inside now.
Great defense from Mifflin County, especially on the perimeter so far. Already a minute off the clock.
Looking for something here. Redland can take their time, but they've got to try and get a shot up. Looking for something. They keep passing on the outside. Seems like they're going farther away from the basket as time goes on.
Great defense from the Huskies on this opening possession.
Going inside, back outside, trying to fight inside now. Hartzler on coverage. Tight shot, and it goes. And after all of that, Redland strikes first.
After a minute taken off the clock in that first possession, Bender's going to take it up for the Huskies.
Now Franklin here on the top of the key. Looking for the pass to the corner to Curry. And it's going to be out on Redland. A good play there trying to go for the steal. It's going to be out on Needham. Evan, nothing going. Mifflin County keeps possession down 2.
The key for Mifflin County is going to be the guy with the ball right now, Luke Bender. He has been the leading scorer in both games against Redland. He had 12 in the first game.
Hartzler for 3, and there's the lead.
Just like that. I was talking about him. Hartzler did well in that second game against Redland. He had 7 points. Bender had 15 in that second game. And now the dog pound gets even louder.
Hartzler in 2 home games now 2 for 3 from 3 in a season where he only had 2 threes total last year.
And it's a travel.
And Mifflin County takes possession. 6:10 left. 3-2. This place rocking. Redland knows it. You got to try and silence the crowd. Mifflin County a loud dog pound, and they're going that way. Bender with the ball. Trying to push it up here. He found Hartzler last time for the lead. Going to Keller now in the corner. Keller gives to Hartzler. Trying to go inside there, another foul. Bender just going to put up a shot anyway. Will not go. Going to be a foul on Mifflin County.
That'll be on Luke Bender. He was in big foul trouble in the loss to Milton Hershey. He still led the team in scoring. I believe he had 12, actually. Hartzler might have had 14. But Bender was still, he had double-digit points in only 13 minutes in the game.
Mifflin County seems to be playing tight coverage here. They don't want to allow that kind of three-point shot that Redland is so good at. Tight coverage by Hartzler. Putting it up the middle. Fight for the ball. It's going to go out. They're going to say it's going to remain Redland ball.
Dog Pound doesn't agree, and I'm kind of siding with them on that one. You could see it going either way. They give it to the Patriots. 3-2 still. A low-scoring, electric start to this game.
They're going to say Curry, the last one who touched it for the Huskies. So now Redland keeps possession. And that's going to go the other way. Another foul. These two teams penalty happy here through their early season stretch. Mifflin County more so than Redland. But you can't be doing that, especially early on. One foul each, it's 3-2. Here comes Bender going up the court.
Coach Mike Mahaffey was confused with the call. Hartzler inside, gets the lay.
And Hartzler, once again, Luke Bender with the assist of all things. He's been a point shooter, the point guard for this team. Trying to get something there, it won't go. Poked away. Mifflin County gets it. Hartzler's on it. Giving it to Bender. Over to the corner. Franklin, three ball. It's off. Keller fight for it. Redland will get it. I like the fight by Keller there.
Shearer with the rebound. Great job battling through that contact with Keller.
Expect a physical game. They had it twice last year in a series where they split. Redland, once again, playing on the outside. They're going to look for the three. Number 3 on number 3. Bender looking on coverage.
Colton Rose has been the leader. He dropped 23 in the win.
Another foul. I believe this is going to be on Mifflin County for a reach-in. So
that's on Luke Bender again.
Bender we saw there.
Double foul.
So now actually 2-2, excuse me. It's going to be Franklin with the foul, but because it was a double foul, that means Mifflin County gets possession.
I believe that'll get rid of their jump ball possession, though, as well.
So 4:48. A quick start, yet not much points. Been going back and forth. 5-2. Mifflin County leads.
I'm telling you what, the dog pound is overfilled. People are spilling into this middle section in the student section.
Bender looking for a move. Couldn't get it. Here's Curry now, double teamed. Now they put one on him.
Curry is lethal from beyond the arc, but he can drive inside too.
Here's Bender for 3, and it falls! Luke Bender, the top scorer the past 2 times, and his first shot goes. 3 points, 2 assists. Mifflin County leads by 6.
Luke Bender, he's looked great against Redland the last two matchups last year. So far off to a great start halfway through this first quarter.
Can't get frustrated. Redland knows it. They're going to try 3 of their own. Air ball. 4:05 left to go. The crowd says the same thing. Redland down 6 here early.
I mean, he just completely whiffed that shot. The student section, just in case he didn't know, they reminded him.
Franklin going inside. The fake out. Hartzler. Bender won't go for the shot. Going inside. Fake out. Won't go. I like the play there, but it's a tough shot.
Great reverse lay. Just didn't quite get it to fall.
Now the crowd once again loud. I bet you can hear him.
I can hear him through my microphone.
Going inside. Fake. It's Keller. What a play by him. No foul.
Rejected by Zach Keller.
It's still 8-2. The defense immaculate in this first period. No foul. Redland maintains possession. Franklin comes out. It's going to be Bryce Hartsock coming in. Going on the inside. Keller, they're going to say a slash on him. Going to be the 3rd foul. We saw Mifflin County the past few games with some foul trouble. Here comes Luke Hartung. He'll come in now.
Luke Hartung? You mean Lucas?
Lucas, excuse me. I get them mixed up with Luke Bender. Bender is now coming out. A hot start for him. 1-for-1 shooting from outside the arc with 3 points and 2 assists. Looking to get inside once again. Redland, the pass outside now. Looking for something.
Right
There's
in front of the
Hartung.
student section.
Blocked by Curry. No pass.
Right into the student section.
And the student section loving it right now. Hartung telling them to get loud. Redland once again a pass in. This is going to frustrate Redland. This goes in Mifflin County's favor.
Just to show you, look at the left corner of your screen. That's the student section. You can barely see the inbounder.
Redland going back outside once again. They've got the height difference, but they haven't been playing inside thus far. Been looking for the three. They've been used to it. Mifflin County trying to stop that type of play. Looking for something here on the outside. Hartzler on coverage. Hartung gets a little bit of a pick. Now going back outside. Curry on him. Trying to fight inside. Shot up. No good. Nothing there. That was what they call tight coverage. Hartung loses the ball. Redland falls on it. It's going back and forth. Stolen by Keller.
Zach Keller has looked great defensively so far. Already 5 minutes into this quarter. 8-2 in a defensive and electric showdown.
Keller to Hartung. Hartung trying to go back inside. Hartzler now trying to go inside. He'll fake it. Trying to get a pick there by Hartsock. Here's Keller at the top of the key. Keller loses the ball. Tries to save it. He does. Mifflin County keeps it. Hartung floater good. 10-2.
10-2 run over the 6-minute start that we've had. Hartung on defense. They're going to call a foul here. And Luke Bender is going to check back into the game as long as with some company as well.
Franklin there also on the side. It's been a dominant start for Mifflin County defensive-wise, but you can't allow that type of play there. Can't let Redland get some momentum, because if they get momentum from beyond the arc or even inside, they can go on runs. They did it last time they played, and they're going to try and do it again here. Down 8, the first one good there.
The student section is still standing. The whole student section is still on their feet, by the way.
They did not do this for Juniata, by the way.
No.
They sat down about, I would say, 5 minutes to this first quarter. We're about 5 minutes once again into this first quarter. They're still standing up. Second free throw, no good.
Big rebound right there.
Hartsock on the rebound. He gives to Hartung. Hartung going inside. Shot up. Fight for the ball. Franklin gets it. Puts it back up. It is.
Big fadeaway there from Franklin. Mifflin County has all the momentum.
Going inside once again is Redland. They can't get it, but they will get the rebound. Quick shot back up. No good. Look who has the rebound. It's Hartsock once again.
Mifflin County is firing on all cylinders so far here. If Mifflin County scores on this possession, expect maybe a timeout by Redland. Try and regroup.
Bender, a bit of open space. He passes it out to Hartung in the corner. Going inside now for Franklin. Franklin back out to Bender. So far, we haven't seen much steal kind of play from Redland. Usually they do try and do that, play a little bit more aggressive. Here's Hartung now with the ball. Coming off the bucket. Back over to Bender. Bender over to Franklin. Franklin on the inside. That one blocked. Hartung gets it. Tight coverage, and they steal it. They're a much more physical team. They saw it there. Going on the inside, tried for the stop, and it's good. Redland on the board.
Great job by Braden Bender for Redland, forcing the turnover there. Get the transition bucket. 60 seconds left in quarter one.
Looking for something here. Going to be a stoppage. It's going to be on Redland. Illegal screen. Mifflin County gets possession. You can't do that. That's what the crowd is saying. 12-5.
Just reminding them.
12-5, Mifflin County leads, and they get it in Redland's territory because of the illegal screen. Curry comes out now for Mifflin County.
63 seconds left here in this first quarter.
Hartsock over to Bender. Bender, 1-for-1 shooting. He had a 3 earlier. Here comes Franklin on the inside. Passing it out to Bender. Bender, back out to Franklin. That's Hartung. Now over to Keller on the top of the key. Hartsock was looking for a screen. Nothing going. Now Hartsock, the fake. Why not 2? Going out to Franklin. Franklin over to Bender. Some nice passing here on this possession. They're going to give. Keller 3. Won't go. Fight for the ball on the inside. Redland gets it.
Great job there.
Poked away.
Nicholson.
Keller's got it. Looking to give it to Bender. Bender shoots. No foul. They get it back out. Keller, 3. Bang!
What a job by Lucas Hartung to grab that rebound right there. 15-5. The dog pound is rocking.
I got chills. I kid you not. It's a 10-point lead. Redland looking to score to end the quarter. Down 10. It's their biggest deficit of the entire season.
5 seconds left to play.
Looking for a fake, they get one. Going back inside, shot up, no good. We end the first quarter. Mifflin County is up 10, 15-5.
We're taking the break with them. It's a Christmas wrapped start for the Huskies on the Christmas game. Merry Christmas here. I know we're 2 weeks ahead, but we don't have another stream until the 5th against Lower Dolphin. Our boys basketball team takes the court against the Falcons from Lower Dolphin. I believe Mifflin County starts the ball with this quarter, or starts the ball with the quarter. Starts the quarter with the ball. There we go. Third time's the charm. That's what they say. Let's hope Redland gets a little more luck here to start the second quarter.
15-5 our score. If you're just now tuning in, you missed a great first quarter for your Mifflin County Huskies. It was Christmas for them, both defensively and offensively. Straps and buckets. That's what's been happening so far. 15-5. It's their biggest deficit for the Patriots this entire season. They're actually tied for it as they start this second quarter. Looking to not go down by 10 or more. They did come back down against Mechanicsburg, but it was only a 7-point game.
Great job by Keller there on the defense, on the drive, against the leading scorer for It'll be Rose for Redland.
Looking to get inside. That one out. Almost to backcourt. Look at Bender going up to the ball. It does give a little bit of a mismatch, but they get back to it inside. Keller isn't going to foul, and they're going to score to start this quarter. They did the same in the first. Look at the scoreboard. Bender now with the ball.
Bender gives it over to, we'll go back to Bender.
Now over Franklin. Franklin, 3-ball. Bounces out. Curry gets it to Bender. Bender misses it. Bender will get it, keep possession. Over to Keller in the corner. Over to Franklin. Second time's the charm. It was perfect. It's going to go. There is a stoppage in play.
I believe it was for a mouthpiece on the ground.
3-point play. Franklin says, I miss it once, I won't miss it twice.
I got to give credit to Keller there. He set that up. Bender with a high pass. Keller jumps up and midair throws it back over to Franklin for the 3. 18-7, 11-point lead. Now the biggest deficit for the Patriots.
That one a foul on Mifflin County. I believe going to be a shooting foul. Josh Hartzler on the foul. And I think one of the main things here we've seen from Mifflin County in these early games is that they have had foul trouble, and they've been having, 5 or 6 fouls each quarter. That end of the first quarter, they only had 4, and obviously it resets after every quarter. That's just their first foul, but you got to stay out of foul trouble. It's a big part of basketball. That, from one corner to another, Redland trying to get inside. They've been trying it all night. They haven't been able to. Despite being a 3-point team, they have been trying to get inside on the Huskies. Floater there. I think it's a great shot, but it doesn't go. Keller with the rebound.
Great shot, great opportunity. Just a little too strong on the shot. Curry takes it up the floor for the Mifflin County Huskies.
Curry, a great 3-ball shooter, but he's been quiet. There's Bender under the basket and finishing. Bender, timeout, Patriots. Mifflin County has almost tripled their score. It's 20-7, 6:15 left in this first half.
What an incredible job from Mifflin County. The dog pounds erupted. 20-7, and Mifflin County looks like they are on one right now.
Right now, Mifflin County as well. They're distributing it well. The only person without points for Mifflin County in the game, number 30, Jack Curry. And we'll tell you right now, he's going to get hot at some point in this game. He always does. Everybody else has at least 3 points. Everybody else actually with 5, besides number 4 for Mifflin County, Zach Keller, who hit a great 3 from the corner to get his only bucket of the night.
I'd like to point out Luke Bender made an incredible job cutting to the basket, realizing the defense, hitting that layup on 3 Patriots.
Right now, Bender, 2 for 2 shooting, 5 points and 2 assists. He's a team player. After all, he has to distribute as the point guard. Does there, and it's 20-7. We're back on the way. Patriots possession. Looking to send it up the court. This would be a great time for a three if you're a Patriot. Looking to pass it out. Tight coverage. I believe that was deflected at least a little bit. Keller on coverage, not wanting him to get inside. They'll pass it back outside. Looking for something. Tipped by Curry. Curry fights for the ball.
They'll give a foul to Curry there, reaching in.
I don't think that's a terrible foul. Obviously, you see, the opportunity presents itself. You want to play aggressive, try and get it. As of right now, every single person on the court for Mifflin County, one foul exactly. They've got 2 on the quarter. Patriots have none. Looking for something here on the outside. Now trying to pass it back inside. Bender trying to get it.
That's a deep three.
Air ball! We're 2 for 2 from 3 for air balls for Redland. They're 0 for 2. The crowd's saying it. Aiden's saying it. It's all Mifflin County. Bender has the ball.
An incredible start from the Mifflin County defense. 7 points, 20-7. It looks like a football score right now.
Giving it to Hartzler. Hartzler started out the scoring, made it 3-2. He's been quiet ever since. Keller, 3 ball. Rims out. There's Hartzler. The pick and play. Puts it back in for second chance points.
That's a great heads-up play by Hartzler.
Hartzler with 7. He leads the team. They're going to say a foul once again. I believe this is going to be on Keller. It will be.
Technically, Mifflin County's on a 22-5 run. Redland scored the first points in the game on a minute-long possession. Mifflin County right now, the only way to say it is they're balling.
Hartung and Hartsock come in for Mifflin County. Coming out is going to be, I believe, Franklin and Bender.
There's some confusion here. Somebody's got to get off the court for Mifflin County. It'll be Hartzler.
Hartzler leading the team for Mifflin County with 7 points. The heads-up play just a moment ago. Looking to pass it high and in. Keller, some great hoops. Trying to jump up and get it. Or hops, excuse me, not hoops. He has been playing some great hoops. But Redland looking to answer here. Coming off the Hartzler play. Shooting along, too. That one doesn't even hit the rim. They do get the rebound and the miss, but they're going to call a foul on Keller. He'll shoot 2. This is what I was talking about. The foul trouble. 5:01 left in this second quarter. There's going to be 4 fouls for Mifflin County.
Looks like Bender's going to get back in the game for Mifflin County.
Needham is going to shoot 2. So far for him, he only has 2.
Makes the first.
That one up and good, as Aiden said. Bender comes in for Keller, obviously. Keller so far here been pretty electric, but he has gotten a little bit of foul trouble as of late.
By the way, I'd like to point this out. Sorry to interrupt you, Colston. The student section is still standing. This might be, I guess, not. I don't know if it's normal for other schools, but this is a outlier for Mifflin County.
They make both free throws. Needham does. It's 22-9. Trying to silence the crowd, maybe get a bit of a run. Here's Franklin looking for something here. Hartsock over to Bender. Bender looking for an opportunity here. Looking for the spin. Back out. Franklin fakes. Looking for something on the inside. Tight coverage on the inside. They're going to give it back outside to Bender in the corner. Bender trying to not go out. They're going to say a bit of a push on Redland. Their first foul of the second quarter. 4:38 left to go. If you're just now tuning in, the Huskies lead 22-9. I'm Colston Diven.
I'm Aiden Stevens, and the only way to describe this one is electric.
So far, Mifflin County distributing it well. First quarter, not much foul trouble. They have been here. They need to try and slow that down. Here's Curry. A bit of an open look. He doesn't try it. Stepping back here, looking through his progressions. Looking for something here. Now trying to cut inside. A fake out. Fade away. Doesn't go.
Curry's first shot. I don't hate the look. It's a good fadeaway. It's on target. Just a little bit to the left there on that one.
Looking for an answer now. Redland gets the stop. A desperate stop. But here comes the dog pound. They're sounding loud. Looking for something. They've been trying to play this outside a lot, but then they try and cut inside, like right now. Going for the bucket. Good play, but it doesn't go. I just got to say, bad shot. Hart's not going to give it over to Hartung. He's by himself.
I don't hate the look, just not enough power on the layup. It barely got to the height of the rim.
Here's Franklin now in the corner. Mifflin County back out to Bender. Bender over to Hartsock. Hartsock will pull and make. Hartsock was scoreless while he's on the board with 2.
A deep 2 from Hartsock. I really like the look. You have enough space to get it over your guy's hand, and then it's just you and the rim right there.
It's either a midi or a deep 2. That's where Hartsock's best at. Shows it there, and he's got 2. Distribution, been huge. Redland doesn't know who they're going to score with. Shows there it's 24-9. Looking for something in the corner. They've been trying it. Hasn't been working. Gonna try and change up the game plan here, especially down big. Franklin, they're gonna call a reach in.
And now they're in the bonus.
And that's scary. Obviously, you've got such a big lead. It slows the game down, gives Redland a time to think. And now they go to the line.
Shooting or checking into the game for Redland is Drew Titzel.
At the line, Aiden Wimmer, his first time. He hasn't shot a single shot, but he'll try and get his first points here at the free throw line. I believe they're going to say illegal substitution here on Redland. So now Mifflin County gets to sub in.
I'm not exactly sure what the whistle was for.
I believe it's a legal substitution. I'm not exactly sure, but I believe he just came onto the court. He thought, he could come in on the first free throw. You cannot. They don't penalize. They take away a free throw, and it rims out, goes out, and Redland is losing possession.
They can't keep playing down 15. I mean, we're 13 minutes into this game almost. They need more than 9 points. They're scoring less than a point a minute.
What we like to call the big man, Drew Titzel, came into the game for Redland. Here's Curry with the shot. Quick shot doesn't go. As I was saying, he was in the JV game for Redland, had at least 13, led the team by a good margin. He bullied people on the inside. He's trying to do that here, but he got to be tired here, coming off the JV game. He's looking to bring his team some spark. Down 13, cutting inside. Once again, there he is, going for the shot. Bouncing around, but Redland gets possession.
Great job by Drew there.
They're going to say a push foul on Curry. Curry's saying, I didn't touch him. And now it's going to be 2.
This is where foul trouble can really, no pun intended, get you in trouble.
Going to pass it down the court. I believe, actually, this might be on Redland?
I believe so.
No, they are going to shoot 2. Evan Needham. He was 0 for 2 last time, or actually 0 for 1. So looking for something here. Getting his team back on the board. It's just into the double digits with 2:37 left in this first half. Makes the first. He's 3 for 3 from the line.
Timeout, Mifflin County. We're going to take it with them. 2:37 left to go here on the Christmas edition of MCTV coverage. We're going to take a break with them. You're watching live MCTV. So we welcome you back to live MCTV coverage. I'm Aiden Stevens. Alongside me, my main man, Colston Diven.
24-10 is our score. Mifflin County, no other chance to put it, is starting out hot. Redland, their biggest deficit was tied. 10 points and broken. Down 14, make it 13. 4 for 4 from the line from number 32. It's going to be Evan Needham. Obviously, he's got 6 points and 4 for 4 from the line, 1 for 2 shooting. Here's Bender. He's 2 for 2 shooting. Looking to get an opportunity. Dishes it out. Trying to get something here from Mifflin County. It's going to be Dylan Bonson. He was hot in the JV game. Hartung hesitates. Bonson hesitates. Going inside. Tough play. Franklin over to Hartsock. Hartsock to Bonson. Bonson 3. Oh, everybody's hot. He comes in and his first shot goes for 3.
16 points is the gap.
The biggest deficit for Redland this year. Looking for something. Deep 3 goes.
Finally, they hit a 3.
Their first 3 made of the night. They're 1 for 4 from 3. Up 13. Here's Hartsock by himself. I think maybe freaked him out a bit. Doesn't go.
He didn't think he'd be that open.
Fake out on the 3. Looking for something. Now Hartsock caught in his shoes there, jumping. Now corner
right in
3.
Front of the student section.
That one doesn't go. Redland gets it back. Fake out. Hartung on the coverage. Looking to get inside. There's Cherry. Shot up. Cherry picking. Looking for the ball and getting it.
Nice job by Cherry. Fight through multiple Redland players, getting the board, coming down, and safely giving a pass off to Bender. 1 minute left to go in first half action.
Bender hasn't had a lot of shots, but he's been consistent. Giving it to Bonson. Bit of miscommunication there. Try to get to Hartsock. Bonson keeps it. Bender now with the ball. Hart tongue to Bender. Now to Cherry.
I'm pretty sure if we hit a 3 here, the roof's going to blow off the place.
And
3! And 1!
It may not be a 3, but it's a 3-point play for Lucas Hartung. What a shot by him, fighting off the contact for the bucket. Looking for 30 here in this first half for Mifflin County. They're 1-0 at home, a blowout win, 63-31 over Juniata. They're looking for another 60-piece here. Hartung shot here from the free throw line, no good. Redland gets the board.
Can't capitalize on the 3-point play, but great job by Hartung there to capitalize, fight through the contact, and hit the 2.
Looking to get inside now, the fake out, back outside to the big man. You don't see him usually back here, and he travels! Oh, can't do that! 36:07 left in this first half. Mifflin County takes possession. I will say they've only had one shot of free throws after they got into foul trouble for Mifflin County. They've, stopped that. Bonson and Cherry go out. It's going to be Keller.
All right, Colston, I want predictions right now during these substitutions. At halftime, we're doing prime ball. Is anybody hitting their shot?
I got to say, I don't think anybody's made any. It's bound to happen. I think if somebody shoots a not half-court shot, it'll go in.
It'll go in. That's the prediction. All right, I'll take you up. Winner gets bragging rights.
Okay. I will be announcing prime ball, so stay tuned for that. Bender will bring it up the court. Meanwhile, we got 30 seconds left. Hartung, 3-ball, won't go. Usually
just rimmed out.
Shooting guard Hartung there. That's what he's known for. That one rims out. They get the rebound back. Blocked by Bender. They're going to foul. I wouldn't say it's the worst foul in the world, especially since, they got 2 rebounds.
Another block for Mifflin County.
What a play by him. So now going to the line here for Redland is going to be Solomon Brown. So far tonight, he only has 2. He's 1 for 3 shooting. His first from the free throw line is nothing but net.
29-15.
Coming in now for Mifflin County. Coming out is Franklin. Hartzler comes in for the Huskies. Second free throw, also nothing but net. If there's one thing Redland has done well, it's been that free throw shooting. They've missed 1. They're 6 for 7. That was not meant to be a joke, by the way. That's actually what they're shooting. Curry, tough play. Fighting for the ball. It goes out. Mifflin County has it with 5.2. Curry says, yeah, that's our ball. He knew.
5.2. They need to get something. They do have a little time, but they can't do a lot of passes. They might be able to get 1, maybe 2.
If they get a buzzer beater, I think this crowd would erupt. Keller's just going for a quick shot. Here's Hartung. 1 second. Fade away. Won't go.
What a half for Mifflin County. 29-16.
If there's one thing that I'm going to say right now at halftime, don't count these Patriots out.
Absolutely not.
They came back against Mechanicsburg down 10 and down 8 at halftime, but we'll take it to halftime. I'm Colston Divin. He's Aiden Stevens. Prime Ball is up next on MCTV. we welcome you to the one thing Mifflin County actually does right at halftime. They give the audience some participation. It's prime ball.
Did you just diss Mifflin County?
I did. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But
we're winning.
Right now, the audience gets 3 chances, a half court, a 3-pointer. And the crowd erupts Tanner Schaubert. I don't know who that is, but he's going to get a shot.
They do, apparently.
Let me explain for the folks back home if you don't know what prime ball is. Prime ball, you get 4 different spots in one shot to win some money. A layup is 25, a free throw is 50, a 3-pointer 75, and if you make a half-court shot, it's 100 buckaroos.
Colston, I feel like we talk about this every game. You take the layup. You take the free $25.
In my personal opinion, I'm taking the 3. I'm better at 3 than anything else. I understand why you want to take a half court, but I would never. Anyway, we're going to get prime ball started. Remember, only 1 shot. You get 1 chance.
Someday we gotta record your 3-pointer and see if you would make it.
Probably not. I haven't played basketball in like 5 years, but this is where we get our deep dives because we're so locked in on the game. You get to hear from us.
What our personal thoughts are.
But we're gonna get 3 shots. Here's the first one. It's gonna be a 3-point shot. Shot is up, hits the rim and
just off the rim. That's a good shot, though. I don't hate the look. Give it a round of applause.
They are basketball players, so I feel like that is a pretty good shot. Once
Tanner,
again,
for 3.
Tanner, 3-pointer. He's got the form. It doesn't go.
Too much power. 0 for 11 on the season in prime ball.
Here's another 3-point shot for 75. That one, I won't say the thing, but that one not so pretty. So Mifflin County on the season. Now, considering the fact we won't be here until the 5th, there probably will be a prime ball maker. But as we stand, they're 0 for 12.
When we return, we will bring you the live MCTV halftime report. He's Colston Donovan. I'm Aiden Stevens. Go nowhere. Second half action when we return after this.
We welcome you inside the broadcast booth. I'm Colston Diven.
I'm Aiden Stevens.
And we bring you the MCTV halftime report for the second time in a row. You get to see our beautiful faces. Anyway,
Somewhat.
Mifflin County here up 29-16. They've been dominant shooting-wise, something they did against Juniata in their first home game. So far, it's been distribution. I think it's been the main key thing for Mifflin County because Redland so far doesn't know who to cover. Everybody's been shooting well. The one person who has it, and my personal key player to start this second half, is Jack Curry. 0 for 2 shooting, 0 for 1 from 3. Zilch in the first half. I expect him to get hot because he wants to get involved here. Up 13.
Shout out to our MCTV crew down here down the line. We got Maddie, Mason, and Bubby behind the camera. I'd like to thank all of them for this production. But you know, Bubby's going to cut away from me. but my keys to the second half are, I think Luke Bender, he's played great so far. He's had great opportunities. But also, no, Bubby, it's fine. Just keep it. Just keep it like that, Bubby. It's fine. You don't like me. That's okay. You know, Luke Bender.
He's slowly turning it.
The keys are for Mifflin County is you just got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. You scored 29 in the first half, which that's an average offensive performance. But, you know, the keys for Mifflin County is keeping your foot on the gas, but you also got to keep playing the stellar defense that they've had so far.
I was actually wrong about a statistic in the first half. Redland came back from 11, not 12. Or 10, excuse me. It's a 13-point game. That's one extra bucket. This Patriots team's got some fight in them. I know they do. They can definitely still come back and win this game. I also agree with Aiden as what he said. I think Bender is also going to be key. He's the distributor. He's the Russell Westbrook and Chris Paul, a mixture of the two of this Mifflin County team. He can assist players, but oh boy, can he do the rest. Obviously, he was 100% from the field, 2 for 2 in the first half. But he's had a quiet night, 2 assists, I believe 5 points. But he hasn't shot a lot. The 2 shots he made, high percentage shots. That's something Mifflin County's done well. Anything you want to add in?
Just got to keep your foot on the gas. Like I said, other than that, just keep playing complimentary basketball. You got to stick to your fundamentals.
On the clock, there's 60 seconds and ticking until second half action. That's coming up next. Actually, we're going to stay as the buzzer just rings. So, 29-16. I did not expect it to ring that early. But we're going to stay on the air. Mifflin County, 29-16 lead. I believe Redland does get to start the second half. The key thing here for them is going to be, can they stay on the gas pedal? Obviously, you're down 13. It's the biggest deficit of the entire year heading into the second half. The question is, can you stop Mifflin County, who shot so well, or can you come back, do another great comeback, and get the win in Mifflin County? These Mifflin County Huskies already ready. All of them in their positions. Curry, Franklin, Hartzler, Keller, and Bender. The starting 5 are on the court for the Huskies. Queen, we will rock you. Will play us in to second half action. 29-16, our score. Mifflin County gets it to start the second half. Redland will get to start the fourth quarter, barring any, technical fouls. 8 minutes set on the clock. 29-16. Bender to Keller. We're underway.
And the student section, I'd like to point out, right back on their feet. Bender driving inside, kick out for 3.
Franklin in front of his team. Oh!
Ring around the rosy.
And that's double the points right now of Redland. It's 32-16. Franklin, the shooting guard, a great 3 shooting player. He's got 8. 2 for 2 from 3, 1 for 2 from 2. Redland trying to respond with a 3 of their own. No good. Keller the rebound.
Mifflin County's keeping their foot on the gas. Hartzler kicks out to Curry. Curry drives inside.
Curry looking for something he'll give to Bender. Bender the facilitator looking for something at the top of the key. Looking to cut inside. Bender fake out. Hartzler 3-ball in front of the crowd again. No good. Rebound Redland.
Great look, great shot. Just a little too much power behind it.
Looking for something here. Even we're standing up, by the way. We're so hyped. Redland trying to cut inside. And it's stolen by Franklin. He reads the eyes. Gives it to Bender. Bender over to Keller. Keller, 3-ball. Bang! Keller! And once again, Mifflin County from 3 strikes gold. Keller has 6.
Splash.
Looking for something here for Redland. It's the exact reincarnation of the first half. Keller fighting for the rebound. It's going to get to Hartzler on a steal. And now Bender's got it. They always give it to him to come up the court.
That's what the point guard does. Colston takes command. Bender double cross, slips over his own feet, driving inside. Curry for three.
Tight coverage. That one bounces off. No good. So Mifflin County there. Coming off the three. They're 1 for 3 from three to start the second half. They've not tried to play inside. That tight shot, tight coverage, but a better shot selection, a better make.
That's a great shot, Colston. No other way to put it.
Mifflin County now, it's Bender trying to get some more points for Mifflin County. Keller, a bit of an open look, but he doesn't strike. Giving it over to Curry. Curry held scoreless in the first half, looking to get into the action. Looking for a move at the top of the key. Giving it over to Keller in the corner. Trying to get a screen in. Gonna pass it out once again. Hartzler gets a screen. Doesn't go. Curry's there. Gonna be a foul on Curry, so Redland gets possession. It won't be a loose ball foul, but it will be a foul on the Huskies.
That'll be their first foul. You know, like you said, Mifflin County's been in a little bit of foul trouble all year, but one foul through 2.5 minutes through a quarter. I can't complain with that.
Redland here is just looking for an answer. They've went down by even more now starting this second half, down 17. It's 35-18. They've been a three-point shooting team. They haven't tried it. Hartzler, they're going to call a foul.
Incredible job by Hartzler just to get up there and have the chance to block the shot. It'll be a foul. It'll be 2 free throw shots for number 4, Quinlan Shearer, the senior.
Now, as part of MCTV, obviously we're supposed to be at least, somewhat biased against Mifflin County, but I will be plain and technical when I say it. That's a foul, slap in the wrist. Gonna shoot 2 here for Redland. The one thing they've been good at is free throw shooting here tonight. They're 6 for 7 in the first half. Make that 1 for 1 in the second half. Number 4, Shearer. This is 3rd time at the line. That first one is good. He's got 6 on the night, 4 from free throw shooting, looking for a 5th. Shearer's shot is up and splash. 15-point game. Bender, quick pass to Hartung. Hartung not going to pull the 3. Going to take his time. Give to Keller at the top of the key. Give it over to Bender at the side. Going inside to Curry. Curry back outside Hartzler. That one thrown away. Here comes Bender. Bender will be able to get it, but obviously half-court violation. Or backcourt, not half-court, sorry.
Close enough, Colston. You got the point across the plane right there.
Bender is not agreeing with the call.
Bender, no, he wants to try and get the ball back towards, instead of the baseline, towards the sideline.
And a steal by Bender. Well, some things go around town. Bender, quick shot. It goes! The facilitator of this group, the point guard. He does it all. That's Bender.
Bender, right place, right time off the steal from Curry. His 3 won't go. Curry fighting for it. He'll throw it off of him.
Technically, that is allowed, but man, is that harsh. Curry's saying, is that really allowed?
That is allowed, very much so. And he crashed hard into the barricades here on the near side of your screen.
Went right towards the Redland cheerleaders. Set a high. 17-point game. Redland looking for an answer. Keller is in coverage, guarding Redland Colton Rose. Rose here for Redland only has 5. Looking for something. Jumping up, trying to get a shot. They don't know where the ball is, but Redland does get it back. Trying to go inside once again. Tough shot and a foul.
That'll be the 3rd foul for Mifflin County in this quarter. 4:30 left to go here.
If there's one thing Redland has had, it has been physicality on the inside. They're trying to use it to their advantage, get some fouls, and try and get on the line. Shear at the line here. His first one up, rims out. Lux run out. They have made 7 in a row from the free throw line. That'll first
stop
miss
at
since.
7. That'll stop at 7.
Second one there. Crowd gets loud. That one will go, however.
It'll go after hitting the rim about 4 times. Luke Bender, the facilitator, as you said, takes it up the court.
Bender looking for something here. Up 16. Can't put your foot off the gas pedal just yet. Hartung, a tough shot, especially in such tight coverage. You can block that shot pretty easily.
Shearer has been sorry to interrupt. Shearer has been the leader. What a block by Keller.
Keller there, right place, right time. Over to Bender. Bender looking for a fake. Redland's ready for it. Here's Hartung going back inside. Tough layup. He gets the foul.
Another foul drawn by Hartung, heading towards the rim. Great job by Luke Bender there after getting the pass in the transition to slow things down, find Hartung, throw him a bullet pass, and give him the opportunity to go to the bucket.
A bit of football knowledge there in basketball. Not very often you see that. Now Hartung here, he's one of the purest shooters, maybe the purest shooter on the entirety of the team. He's called the shooting guard for a reason. He can play point guard as well, but that's usually where Bender is. But that first one is good. He's had a quiet night. He's got 5 on the night. He has not made a 3. This is second from the line. Up, that one off. A rare miss from Hartung.
Shear has been the player to highlight for Redland. You're going to need him to step up even more here if the Patriots want to come back. Also look out for number 3, Colton Rose. We're going to call another foul against Mifflin County here.
That one, I believe, going to be on Hartsock.
That will be on Hartsock.
I'm going to be honest, I don't know what the foul is for. I'm guessing it's somewhat of a reach-in.
Reach or a hold, definitely.
So now, once again, foul trouble, but up 17. Don't want to get back into foul trouble. One more foul, they're in the bonus. Trying to pass inside. That's a great play. Great selection there from Redland.
That's just textbook passing, getting to the paint, and trusting your guys on one-on-one situations.
Bender looking for a move. He's going to give Franklin to Hartsock. That's a tough shot. He's great at the midi, but man, is that one tough to make fall. Trying to get inside is Redland. Tight coverage, but a better shot. And this is why you can't give them some momentum.
A 13-point lead now is the score. Bender taking it up the court.
Trying to get something here. I believe timeout, Huskies. I don't think it's the worst timeout in the world.
I honestly like the call there. Redland's starting to get momentum. You have the ball in Redland territory. 3:12 left to go here in the third quarter. You're watching MCTV.
Welcome back to the dog pound. 3:12 left to go in this third quarter. The Huskies with possession coming off the timeout. They lead 38-25. On the court for the Huskies, the starting 5, Hartzler, Franklin, Keller, Bender, and Curry. Bender's looking for Curry, but he'll give the other side to Keller. Hartzler just loses the ball. A rare mistake, it seems like we've seen on offense from Mifflin County. Their first turnover of the night.
Absolutely, and you know, we talked about turnover happy. We saw that in the girls' game. A lot of turnovers, but the guys here, they've looked great with the ball, and they've capitalized on opportunities they have and haven't had.
Now, I don't know exactly how many turnovers Redland has, but the fact you're in the third quarter and Mifflin County has one timeout, that's the type of offense you'll want if you want to win a game.
You mean turnover?
Yeah, single turnover. So Redland here is trying to look for an answer here. They've gone on a bit of a run, 4 straight points. Looking to get inside once again. They pass out. Fake on the 3. High pass there to the middle of the key. Bender, poke out. It slows it down.
I would like to say, Redland, like you said, is a 3-point shooting team. The Huskies' perimeter defenses look like something you'd see. Like, they're looking like the best in the mid-pen. As that one hits the ref.
Obviously, it's not on purpose. But it is going to be, got to let the coach know, hey, you can't really do that. Mifflin County gets possession. Now,
I'm a referee. I can't be one-sided. I can't play for you guys.
But Mifflin County now takes possession. I don't know how many turnovers Redland has, but I'll tell you what, it's more than one. Mifflin County are up 13, looking to remain on top with another bucket. Less than 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Here's Hartzler with the ball. Over to Keller. Keller to Hartzler. Hartzler looking for something. Curry on the inside. Tight coverage. Franklin will fake. They've been trying to get inside, but they've been, stopping that. Keller, over to Bender. Bender, 3-ball, won't go. Bender here, that's his first miss of the night, only his third shot.
2 for 3 with a miss, though. A 3 and a great job cutting to the bucket.
Looking for
He has
something.
7, actually. He's 3 for 4.
Oh, excuse me. That one trying to poke away is Hartzler. Turns around, makes the bucket. Now don't count out Redland.
Absolutely not. We got a game here, Colston.
They came back from down 7 in the 4th against Mechanicsburg. Look at Bender showing his moves there, looking for a fight. He'll give it out. Franklin in the corner. Franklin over to Keller. Keller was a bit open, I think a bit late on the pass. Keller, fight on the inside, over to Bender. Bender on the inside. He'll get the foul.
Great job by Bender fighting to the bucket there, fighting through contact and able to draw the foul. And he'll shoot 2 on the line to possibly get the Huskies up to 40 points.
Now, I will say one thing we have not mentioned on is that Redland, so far in terms of substitutions, has had way less than Mifflin County. I feel like Mifflin County is at least a little bit more fresh here, headed into this 4th quarter. We're less than a minute away as Bender makes the first.
Lots of substitutions here for the Huskies.
Curry and Franklin come out for Mifflin County. Coming in their place is Hartung and Hartsock.
We're going to have a late substitution here by Redland. Checking onto the floor for the Patriots is Austin Mitchelson.
Bender here, I got to say, I know we're a bit biased to Bender. I feel like he's one of my favorite players. But I got to say, I think he's playing the best out of anyone on the court right now. He may have only 9 points, but he's shooting efficiently.
Well, that's 25% of the points practically.
I feel like he's, been efficient with the ball. He's got some assists to him. I don't think he has many rebounds, maybe 1 or 2. But the fact a point guard can get those rebounds and your name isn't Shea Gildridge-Alexander is pretty impressive.
And right there, great job closing out.
They're going to say it does hit Hartung.
And I think that's the loudest Redland has gotten for throwing the ball at another player down 13 points.
31:02 left in this 3rd quarter. 40-27 our score. You're watching MCTV. Quick shot from 3. Now don't give them a chance.
You can't give them momentum heading into the 4th quarter.
That's the most dangerous quarter. It's the one that means the most. Mifflin County knows it. Bender! Oh, is that a great play that didn't finish?
Just was unable to. 10 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Not Bender, Redland looking for the last shot. Clock ticking, looking for something. Deep 3! Won't go. Mifflin County gets the rebound and the quarter ends.
40-30 is our score. When we return, live 4th quarter action from the Dog Pound. We're going to take a break with them. You're watching live MCTV coverage. Eight minutes left to go. A 10-point lead, and the Huskies trying to get an MCTV Christmas special victory here as our Huskies are taking on the Redland Patriots. If you're just joining us, you're joining us for the last quarter. Colston Niven alongside me. I'm Aiden Stevens. Mason beside me along the camera. And we have Maddie and Bubby also working with the crew. I'd like to give a special thanks and a special shout out to all of them. Without them, this stream would not be possible. 4th quarter action. Here we go.
The main thing for Redland they've had so far, that 3rd quarter at the end, they got hot. And they're the hottest team, I think, in the entirety of this conference. If they get hot, especially, down 10, it could mean dividends. Can they start out hot in this 4th quarter, continue where they left off? They ended with 4 straight points. Deep 3. As I said, they're a 3-point team, and, they've been trying it. It hasn't been going. They're going to get a foul. Shot does not go. That's a tough shot to make, but obviously he's got the talent to do it.
Absolutely. This Redland roster is loaded. Do not get that confused with the scoreboard. It is 40-30, but easily you can see Redland making this comeback. They made a 10-point comeback against the best team in the conference last year. Mifflin County was 6th in the conference. Redland was 7th. 6-7.
Why did you have to do that? I knew that was coming at some point.
Because I'm absolutely hilarious and everybody loves me.
But Aiden is right. They came back down 11, not 10. That's my own mistake because I think you remember that incorrectly because of me. But they came back down 11 and down 7 in the fourth quarter. This would be a bigger comeback, especially against, I'm biased, obviously. A pretty good Mifflin County team tonight. But that's the second turnover. Can't let them get hot. Here comes Redland. Looking to get inside. They've got speed, physicality. But what they don't got right there is a bucket. Trying to go back inside. That one blocks. They get it back. Shot up and good.
7 points, 7 minutes. Here we go, Colston.
This is what we've all been waiting for. Can Mifflin County maintain the lead? Tight coverage, foul, Redland. Tried to, I think the physicality there is on the thought that if they don't get past the half court, then Mifflin County gets a turnover.
8-second violation. Teams first, and you aren't too mad with a foul here early, especially if you get into a situation where you got to foul them here. You don't want to have a shortage of fouls in that scenario. Keller drives inside, put up shot, nylon.
Oh my goodness, Keller, he does it again. Quick pass, we're going to talk about it in a second. Looking for a quick shot. Fade away, good! And one!
What a shot by the leader of this Patriots team, Colton Rose.
And Keller is down. You can tell he's in some pain. It looks like he's holding his back side.
His lower back.
I believe he said he's going to be fine to Bender, so that's good, but that's still coming off of last year, as you know what happened to him. That's a scary sight.
Colton Rose had 13 in the first game, 14 in the second. He's averaging 13 and a half last year against the Huskies. Rose has 10 tonight. This will be 11.
If he makes, of course, which he does not, but Redland gets the rebound. Once again, fighting for the ball. Mifflin County gets it. Keller on the side. He'll give it to Bender. Quick pass, Hartung. Trying to fight for it. Who gets it out? Mifflin County gets it.
They're going to say it went out on Rose. Great fight by Rose there to fight for the ball, fight for the turnover. Just went off of him, and it'll be Husky possession. Now the Redland crowd's starting to get into it.
I remember physics class, third period. Hartung said the Huskies would win by 7. They're up 7. Make that 9!
Luke Bender with the bucket.
He's been hot here in terms of percentage, but he doesn't get much shots because he wants to help out his teammates, but he's leading the team with 11. Looking for something here. Tight coverage from Mifflin County. Trying to save it. Tip up, and here's Bender. Over to Hartung. Hartung the fake. Looking for something. He'll give to Bender. Bender, foul, travel.
Colston got a little confused there. Prematurely called it a foul. It's a travel. 9.6 minutes. Very doable for this loaded Redland roster. Colston, this is why you watch the sport of basketball right here. This possible comeback. These are the type of matchups you want to watch on a Friday night.
Mifflin County, their second and third quarters, they did not play tight coverage. Fourth quarter, they're back at it. Quick shot is no good. He was looking for a foul. Doesn't get one. Bender on coverage. He gets the ball and gives it to Keller. Keller over to Hartzler. Fakes the 3. Hartung, he's got plenty of time. Don't give him time.
Do not give him time like you said. 12-point lead.
He's got 8. Tied for the second most on the team. That's the problem. Who do you cover? What a shot by Hartung in the clutch.
You exclude Curry. Everybody on the floor currently has 7, and that's only one guy. 2 have 8, and Luke has 11. To the corner. Swings it out to the wing. Pull up.
They're going to say a foul. Bender's saying, I didn't touch him.
And that's going to be Bender's second. You look right now on the floor. Curry has 3. That'll be Hartung with 1. Hartzler with 0. You have Keller with 3 and Bender with 2.
At the line here for Redland is Colton Rose, such a talented player. Last time his one free throw was missed. His second here, shot is good. He's got 11, tied for the most on his team with Shearer. He averaged 16 and a half heading into this game this season, Colton Rose. Mifflin County's holding them under that right now.
He averaged 13 and a half against the Huskies last year. Here's the second. It's up, and it falls.
Right now, a 10-point game. Looking to extend it is Hartung. Hartung gives to Curry. Curry, fade away. Shot up quick. Oh, my!
Jack ice in his veins, Curry, back up to 12.
Curry here, obviously, I think he's maybe the best shooter. That may be a tough task because, there's so many great shooters on this team, and he's been quiet. But when he gets an open space, he better not miss. That one, tough shot there, goes for Redland. We're back to a 10-point game. Mifflin County are going with tempo. Over to Hartung on the other side. He'll fake. Fake out to Curry. Curry fake. Curry three. Doesn't go. Rebound. Hartung. Back out. Franklin three. Bang!
Zach Keller, one of the best shooters before he got injured last season. Right there. That might have just been the dagger.
11 for Keller. He's tied with Bender for the most. My voice has never cracked so much. What a play there by Redland.
An absolute incredible move. Time out, Redland.
This is electric stuff we're seeing here. We come from Keller. The rebounder looks like they were going back defense, Mifflin County.
By the way, I'd like to go back to that play. An incredible rebound from Lucas Hartung. Snatches it. Kind of looked like an Odell sort of catch. Reels it in. Kicks it out to the corner for three.
And then the answer right back from Redland shows the fight. Obviously, they're trying to, get some plays here, especially, now they're down 11 off that great shot. I'm surprised that wasn't an and run, and one, because it's such a tough shot. You don't expect it to go in, so you're like, I'll just foul. Make sure, they don't score. But 11-point game, 4:04 left to go in regulation. If there was any team in this entirety of this conference I would be the most scared of in this situation, it's one of two teams, Mechanicsburg and Redland, the Patriots. 4:04 left to go. Mifflin County with possession coming off the bucket. If I'm Redland, you want the tightest coverage possible.
You cannot let anybody open, and you can't allow a three. I think if Mifflin County shoots a three, the game is over.
Keller, once again, I think maybe they're looking for a foul. They won't get it. Hartung.
Curry wide open.
Curry, three. Bang! Curry! What's he done all his life? He's been shooting the three. He's no Steph Curry, but he's the second closest to it.
Rose right back at him.
It's Derrick Rose versus Steph Curry. Oh, my goodness. 3-on-3.
Keller wide open.
Keller over to Hartung. Hartung looking for something. Trying to not get fouled, I believe. Give it over to Keller. Keller looking for something. My voice is almost gone, guys. I'm not going to lie. Keller, bang! The offense doesn't stop.
You can't bang a layup, Colston. That's like the one rule of that.
Sorry, I'm getting way too energetic, but what a play there by Keller. Tight coverage and you score?
You got to give the ball to your best playmaker right here, Rose. I need to see three with the ball. Driving inside. Tough play. It falls.
Oh, my goodness.
Both of these teams are balling out of their mind right now.
Bender came into this game a defensive presence. It's showing. He only has 4. But that's still
wide
a great play.
open.
Hartung here looking for something. They're going to foul.
It's a smart foul. I don't hate it.
I believe they still had a foul to give.
They have a couple.
They're going to put Hartzler in, take Keller out. 2:54 left to go. Mifflin County is up 11.
Trying to look for something.
Looking to pass it in to Curry. Curry to Hartzler. Hartzler. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Hartung. Give it over to Franklin. Franklin. 3-ball. Bang! Mifflin County can't stop. They've got 60 in 2 straight home games.
And that right there, I think I can confidently say, is your dagger.
The 3-point shooting for 2 straight games has been electric. That one no good. Keller with the rebound. Passing it up. Franklin's got it. Franklin over to Curry. Over to Franklin. Franklin trying to go inside. He'll fake it. Hartzler.
Gets
Slap.
fouled. 2 free throws coming up.
It's just been getting better and better down the stretch for Mifflin County. We saw late in that JV game, it was Redland getting hot late. Mifflin County is in varsity. 2:17 left to go. Hartzler will shoot 2, up 14. They scored 62 against Juniata. 60 right now, looking to get to 62 is Hartzler as he misses the first. I may have just jinxed it. That's the announcer's jinx.
That's your fault.
Yeah. Hartzler has 7. He started out hot, but he did not shoot a single shot in the second half until right there, and he got fouled. 0 for 1 on this trip to the line. Make that 1 for 2 with 61 and a 15-point lead for your Huskies.
You got to get Rose the ball, and you need him to shoot a 3 quick.
Rose is just looking for somebody to pass to, it looks like. Looking for something here. Keller, tight coverage, 4-on-4, and Redland wins that battle. Timeout, Redland.
We're going to take it with them. Stay tuned for the final 2 minutes and 4 seconds live on MCTV.
Welcome to what I like to call here. It may not be as close of a game as people think, but I like to call it crunch time with 2:04 left. 61-48 is our score. Mifflin County leads the Patriots. Mifflin County 3-1, looking to improve to 4-1. In a series that was split last year, the home team took both sides of the coin. Keller is looking to pass it in here. Going to be a stoppage in play. I believe this is going to be on Redland, so it's going to push it down the court. Keller is confused because he didn't really see the call, but he's like, oh, okay, it's a
That's
foul.
going to be against Cole. That'll be his second. He has 15.
Keller looking to pass in. He'll float it to Curry. Curry over to Hartzler. Hartzler over to Franklin. Franklin fakes, shoots, scores!
You know, you're going to complain about you losing your voice, and then you're going to scream at a layup. But I love the energy.
That one going to be a foul.
On Franklin, and I don't think he likes the call.
Obviously, so late in the game. Mifflin County here, obviously, they've gotten in foul trouble here. But the difference here is usually against Juniata.
Franklin's getting a standing ovation right now, so he gets subbed out of the game.
Franklin, he's played great. I think everybody really has. They've been so consistently everybody.
There hasn't been a liability.
The only person here I would say who's had not even really a bad night, just a quiet night, is Jack Curry with 5.
Well, all 5 of those points have came in this fourth quarter. And one big 3.
Right now, Hartung is looking for something. Giving it out to Hartzler. Over to Bender. Bender to Curry. Speak of the devil. Looking for something. He's double teamed. Why does this sound so familiar?
Got triple teamed in the corner over there.
It's like
Hartung did.
It's like the USA Olympics all over again.
Just on a little bit smaller scale, Colston.
Yeah, just a little bit. Minute 27 left to go. Mifflin County's in the bonus. At the line, I said it before, I'll say it again. The purest shooter, I think, on this entire team, Mifflin County's Lucas Hartung.
Lucas Hartung here shooting 2.
Hartung has 8. Make that 9.
Now, I don't want to alarm anybody, but the score is 64-50.
Oh,
we got a bunch of young kids around us here. Around the press box here. Makes the second.
Oh, no. I just realized what could happen.
There's a bunch of young kids around us here. So, you know, this place might erupt here depending on what Mifflin County shoots next.
I really hope they shoot a 3.
For my sake, I hope so too, honestly.
Redland, though, is just looking for something to carry into next week. They get fouled, and now both teams are in the bonus. What goes around must come around the other way.
Colston, what are these next teams' matchups here for these two teams?
Mifflin County here is going to improve to 4-1. I'd like to say I think this game is too far out of reach. They actually stay at home. They play tomorrow, Saturday. They play home. I will be here. I will not be announcing it. Lewisburg, who is slated to be 4-0, undefeated, is who Mifflin County plays next. The Patriots are going to drop to 2-3. Their next game, home against slated to be a 2-2 Eastern York team.
Here's the second free throw here from Rose.
Rose here leading his team with 16, make it 17 as he makes it a 13-point game.
I don't ask for a lot of threes, but this is a rare occurrence. Oh, he's going to the line.
Oh, no.
No, please no.
Keller, I don't ask for much.
Let's just miss the free throws.
Yes, just miss the free throw. You can make one, miss the other, please. Keller, obviously he's actually not going to try for that, but, you know, maybe he does. Maybe he just throws it on the back of the rim. Oh, no.
I think everybody in the stadium might know what's about to happen here.
Keller here, his first, 65-52, becomes 66.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No, please.
I will not say the thing.
No.
I will not say the thing. Aiden might, but I will not.
No, I will not. I am not encouraging this.
Keller, his second.
And the student section roars as Mifflin County has hit 6-7 points.
Oh, my God.
All right, now let's score. Let's score one more bucket,
let's score
please.
one more, so it'd be a nice score.
No, I just don't want it to be 6-7, please.
That would be. Yeah, I agree. Aiden, we don't agree on a lot of things.
This is one
we can agree on. Mifflin County here up 67-52.
No, Mason, do not point the score at the scoreboard right
If
now.
it becomes a final and we still have that amount of points that I'm not going to say, then you can point at it. First free throw is up.
Speaking of Mason, I'd like to thank everybody part of the MCTV crew. We got Mason, we got Bubby and Maddie. I'd like to thank all of them here. Without them, the stream cannot be possible. So 59.7 seconds left in a 15-point game. Soon to I can't look at Mason with a straight face because he's doing the thing. All right, now let's foul.
Foul. Come on. Make a bucket. Keller, over to Bender. Bender, over to Curry. It's going to be a foul.
All right, come on, Jack.
Jack, I just want one. If Jack misses both on purpose, he's hearing about it in his DMs. I'm just letting you guys know that right now.
Here comes Jack Curry shooting two. He has 5 on the night, 3 fouls.
He's been very quiet. One of the few starters here has been quiet. His first one is up.
It's good.
It's good.
And the broadcast booth roars of approval. The rest of the crowd might not. Jack's second shot here.
Up and butter. Now we've got a pretty nice score, 69-52. I won't milk the joke, but
thank you. JV players for Redland are going to check into the game here.
Nice to give them some time here, even if it is only about 50 seconds. Get them some playing time here at the varsity level. Meanwhile, Mifflin County just keeps their starters
getting another round. This whole team, they've played their hearts out. This has been a great win for the Huskies. Hopefully carrying that momentum to tomorrow versus Lewisburg.
Stay tuned for the post-game show because, of course we're going to talk about this game. But that one up and good. They're still fouling, by the way. They still think they can win this game.
I love the fight. You got to play to the final whistle.
I got to say, it's going to be, if we're on ESPN.com, a 0.001% chance. But that is not zero. So, coming to the line.
I ain't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell. Coming to the line to score 70 is Lucas Hartung. His first is up. It went about every single side of the rim and went in. 70 points for Mifflin County.
I want to talk about every single side of the rim. You remember that 3, I believe, was by Keller?
I think it was Keller. That's what I was thinking. But what a just a complete performance by Mifflin County. They were great offensively, passing around a lot of teams, getting some play time. Evan Breon, I think the MVP for Mifflin County in the JV game checks in here. Coming out is going to be Lucas Hartung. Hartung also, I wouldn't say as much as a standing ovation. I don't think many people noticed. But I will give him my flowers. I think he played great.
This whole team deserves – this is a team win. They start the bus's chance. Have started. Rebounded by Hartsock.
Hartsock is just trying to get out of there, not foul. Hartzler with the ball.
And I think he's just going to dribble it out.
And Mifflin County will improve to 4-1. The Patriots will fall to 2-3. That's it from MCTV. We will have the postgame show, so stick with us. But your final score, your Mifflin County Huskies, 71. The New England Patriots. Oh, my Lord.
Wow. No, you don't get to finish it. The Redland Patriots scored 54-71. We got a postgame show here coming up for you guys.
We welcome you back inside the broadcast booth here as I try to fix the audio so you guys don't get an ear rape. But Mifflin County here, a complete game. I should have said the names, I'm sorry. I'm Costa Divin, he's Aiden Stevens. But we welcome you to the post-game show. Mifflin County here, 71 points, a season high, coming off a game back home last time against Juniata. They scored 63. Their offense, incredible, through 2 home games.
The offense really clicked, but I got to give my flowers to the defense. Heading into halftime, it was a 29-15 game. Mifflin County obviously did enough offensively to get the win, but you got to give the credit to the defense. You got to give the credit to Zach Keller, Luke. The whole team should get a game ball after this game. Mifflin County with a dominant win over a quality opponent so far, 5 games into the season.
I think Mifflin County, the best thing, I've said it multiple times and I'll say it again, the best thing tonight that they did was that they passed it around and Redland didn't know who was going to score. It was very consistent. Everybody got their chances. Even Curry at the end of the game finished with 7. Usually, I think the average, if I had to guess, for each player was 8 points. So obviously just a little bit below the average. But the fact that you have 71 and your starting lineup is averaging 8 means you're playing great, especially on offense.
Absolutely, Colston. I 100% agree with that. Overall, Mifflin County, team win. They're going to rebound here tomorrow against Lewisburg. I believe that game's at 3:30.
3:30 or 2:30. Redland is going to go, I believe, back home. I don't have the paper in front of me. I don't remember.
Eastern York.
I believe it is Eastern York. They're going to be 2-2, but that'll do it. Mifflin County here is a winner. They're 2-0 at home games. We will see you in the new year of the big 2026.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a safe, happy holiday, safe winter break. We will see you Monday, January 5th. Boys basketball versus Lower Dolphin on MCTV.